everyone and welcome. It's KeeperMC and we continue our survival on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. In the previous episodes, I started to work on them farms and decided that I will need to invest some more time in them, and it actually could be something that I will do during a few next episodes, because of course it doesn't happen that quickly. And of course, yeah, still the same plan. We have to start moving them houses. So, yeah, I did some trades off camera once again. Mostly, of course, the wheat, the wheat and the carrots. And it's funny, but sadly, I realized that I actually baked all them potatoes without having any of them being planted, because all the farms are destroyed, which means that for now we are not having any single potato to be sold to the farmer. So I don't know if zombies still can drop them, so we can try our luck in the caves maybe, or in the spawners, or maybe we can just try it and run around to find another farm and maybe get those potatoes from here. Let's see. Not the worst thing ever. So that's totally fine by me. I'm sure we will get them back eventually. Because yeah, I was so focused to get the experience from the baking that I didn't notice the moment I actually destroyed all the farms of potatoes. But as I mentioned, that's okay. Let's see how does our map look like. Well, it does seem to be quite outdated, and it's actually good because also I've been playing like a few hours off camera during like separate days, just to make sure that the grass is turning green, basically just almost idle mode, growing them wheat and carrots, selling them, and waiting for the grass to grow. So let's see if it looks any better now. Well, obviously it does, right? So let's check the second quadrant. Yup. Whoops. Well, maybe. Whoops, again. Maybe not that much. But we can clearly see that some sections are becoming more green, which is nice because one of the things I wanted to do, as you can see, these are like those original roads villagers are usually having in their villages, and I actually wanted to continue this, some sort of a tradition, because otherwise if we would build everything out of those bricks, well, it would look like a bit too much, maybe too boring. So I decided to keep the same stylistics, but of course, in order to turn the dirt into these paths, you need for it to have a grass on them. So that's also for me something to wait. And yeah, as you can see, slowly it's starting to happen, but of course we are not going to simply wait for it. We will make sure to do some other things. And as I mentioned, I will probably try to fix the watering around the farms. And also I decided that it would not be a bad idea at all to put the second layer of bricks inside the wall, because yeah, my initial calculations were supposed to like contain um, like 10 blocks in the outer ring, and currently I have ended up with 8, because of course one itself is the wall, and then the second for now is planned to be a wooden block. And actually now I'm starting to think maybe it would not be that bad idea to have the second wooden block here as well, because yeah, I was planning to just increase the wall, because I hate it how animals are just getting stuck in these corners. But I think, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe let's just lay them with the wooden blocks all around. and it actually would look also quite nice. So yeah, change of plans. Let's put them bricks, let's say, back in the chests and continue. So yeah, in that case we will need all of our wooden resources. We are clearly not having much, so most probably I'll also do some tree chopping off camera, which is again totally fine by me, of course, including replanting. And yeah, I think that would do it for now, because I already have a plan about those water block sources. Well, mostly, at least the first, let's say, demo, and then we will see. So yeah, I think I don't need anything else for now. Maybe only some. Well, actually, I have a stack of dirt, so that's enough. So yeah, let's put our hands to work and see how it might look like after some time. Alright, so work is now in progress, and I actually changed my mind again a little bit. If you remember, then previously I was planning to have those edgy corners, filling them all through with the blocks of wood, but I actually decided that for the farms it would not be that bad to not to have this block right in here, and instead have like extra slot for them goodies to grow. And the same way it will go to this side, so the end result would have only one edge which is connected to the road like this, and then it always be kinda a soft edge also near here, right? And that's something that I started to do, and I already messed up because I started to lay only one block of wood instead of two, as I'm always doing it, and then of course that's requiring me to redo it, but that's okay. I mean, the grass is growing, so it's still kinda okay. But there is one thing I really do not like about it. I mean, the fact that this wall is kinda having this corner lets the monsters like and animals being stuck all the time, and not only it is very creepy, but also quite annoying. So I think as long as I'll finish the like markup for the farms, I'll probably put a second or maybe even like third, fourth levels of them bricks in the outside levels of the like village, because that's just if you're traveling by the wall around, there's like everywhere those animals getting stuck, and that's just not cool. I don't like it. I mean, they're looking for freedom, so we'll probably have to let them go. Well, we will, but for now we will just finish the construction and only then we'll do it. And I'm pretty sure that the same way as they're hitting the corners inside the village, they will do the same absolutely outside. So it's not about it, but yeah, these are the plans. And as you can see, we are doing it step by step. Are you kidding me? Does that mean there was a skeleton? Horse. Really? Come on. do skeleton horses eat? Interesting. That's actually a good question. Well, that was random. Probably I just didn't notice the previously spawned one, a skeleton horse, so my close approach without looking at it probably triggered it. And as you can see, I'm not only taking the apple trees as mentioned earlier, but also the birch trees, because there was like a lot of them too close to the fence, to the wall. And since we are planning to expand it, of course, it would mean that we will need to chop them down anyways. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And let's continue doing that. Well, apparently not. Okay, so we got almost 2 stacks. That's clearly not enough. It's so slow and annoying. And why do I have a crafting bench here? Is someone really messing with us? I don't remember placing the crafting bench there. Or it's just me. I don't know. Strange. Okay, let's see. We need to put some things back in the chests. Lots of them. And we also got shrooms. And some bones as well. And I think we can maybe put this right away to be smelted. Actually, we have some in here. Right, and also the saplings, because but we have so many of them. Yeah, I think that soon I will just start using them as saplings and unused pieces of wooden things as fuel, because yeah, otherwise our inventory is just becoming too much. So I put it all in here. And what about did I actually? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, so probably last time we finished in here. So you spent, I don't know, like an hour to get some wood. Buddy, can you? Why? So you spend 1 hour to get some wood, like, I don't know, 2 stacks or something, and then you just spend them all like in 10 seconds. Great. That's still okay. It won't push me to build the tree farms or anything else, even though it's a fast way to get the same resources, but it's not something I'm going to do for now. Maybe later on with some crazy projects it would be required, because otherwise it will just take forever. but for now we are just building a tiny village, so that's okay to play it the purest vanilla possible. And I also think that I might actually fill those like kind of beaches with dirt as well, and then maybe, or maybe with the bricks, not sure yet, and then maybe build some bridges across the river. Could be actually something interesting, but yeah, for now I won't. So for now we just put some wood and continue. So I did this section, so it's like a fourth part of it. Then, oh, thank God you went out. Then I will need to fix this part, but then we need to move the house. And yeah, I think in this case this is clean. So for now we only need to clarify the water sources and maybe put them right away across this section. And yeah, later on I will also probably need to separate these things into the smaller sections, so that I can like kinda naturally separate the types of saplings as well. And then I think, yeah, it would be it for the farms for now, because that's already a lot of time spent in that way. Okay, so let's continue with the water sources. What? Yeah, I think I will need to wait and up until the rain is going to stop, because as far as I remember, it's only 4 blocks away from the water source that are getting like naturally watered. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 3 are not supposed to be watered. It's probably because of the rain, which means that I need either move it 2 blocks into this direction or to think of something else. Well, okay, in any case, I think we can continue doing them things. So I think I spent like something around an hour at the moment. I've been like redoing the whole thing, I don't know how many times, because I just didn't like it like visually. So I ended up that I need to slightly decrease the amount of the space we had for the road. It was, I think, initially 7 blocks wide. Now it's going to be 5, but then we are starting with the water source block, and according to the circle, if we would still have it like 1 block wide, right? Like, for example, this one. Then it would be water block, 3 pieces, and the next one is already water block. Then again 3 pieces, water block, and so on. And in that case, actually, considering like all previously mentioned things, we are ending up quite the same in this areas. Like the block is actually touching the wood. Then again we starting with it, and it goes up until the next road, well, kinda, and ends up perfectly here. So I think that would be the way to go. At last there is some sort of symmetry in all this thing. I mean, it might look a little bit strange, right? Because this block kinda asks to be here, but then it would be covering 3 blocks here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 here, so it would not be perfectly balanced. Now it also doesn't. I mean, now it's 3 here and 4 in the other side, but it's all built according to the circles, and I believe I will leave it like that for now. Of course, later on, when we will see it on the map, maybe it will like scream for it to be adjusted. So of course, I keep my mind open, and if so, then I will definitely do it. For now, I think I will place them seeds so that we are actually getting supplied with the well, kind of infinite amount of bread, and also the wheat to be sold. And then probably I will continue building this section up until the gates, maybe the next one, and the last one right before the river probably would be on hold for a moment, and then I will get back and will reconstruct this side as well up until the river, same way. It has to be much quicker because I mean, now I already know what is supposed to be built, so it will be much easier, and I think I will kickstart a new episode only when I'm done with it, so that we kinda have one more thing to be checked out. And maybe before we will close this episode, let's see if the maps have changed, how those greens are looking like. So, sorry. Well, slowly, but I can see some progress. Maybe not much in these particular sections because we are mostly spending time in here. But as you can see, we have started to see those blue dots on the map, so that the water sources are getting placed, and basically quite soon they should cover all the farm territories. And then of course we will have lots of greener well, kind of blocks and pieces, because we will make sure to plant it all. So yeah, I think for now this could be it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you back in the next episode. Bye bye everyone.